Hey everybody, what's up? Don Carr here with the Taylor GS Mini and Nashville Tuning. As you heard in the intro, Nashville Tuning is a high, sparkly, jangly sound. I doubled it with a regular tuned acoustic, and so the two of them blended together sound huge. A quick overview of how Nashville Tuning works. It's the same interval set as a standard tuned guitar. You've got E, A, D, G, B, and E. But you can also hear that the lower four strings are actually an octave up, and the upper two strings stay the same. So that's essentially the same as the extra strings on a 12-string guitar. So when you blend this with a standard tuned acoustic guitar, you get all the same notes as a 12-string, but you have a lot of advantages. First of all, you get twice the attack because you're obviously playing two different guitars, the standard tuned and the Nashville tuned. And that also means that you can pan them in the mix, wide left and right, or however you want to do it. This Nashville tuned version of the GS Mini is something that Sweetwater is doing in-house. They've changed the string gauges and set it up, so when you get it, it's good to go. Smaller body guitars make a better choice for Nashville tuning because the lowest note is an octave above the lowest note on a standard tuned guitar. So you're not activating the top as much. And so a smaller body and lighter bracing on the top really makes that work better. The back and sides of the GS Mini are layered sapele. The neck is sapele, and you've got an ebony fingerboard and an ebony bridge as well. The top on this particular GS Mini is tropical mahogany, and it is beautiful. There's 20 total frets on the GS Mini and a scale length of 23.5 inches. Now, one of the things that really makes it great for Nashville tuning is the fact that the shorter scale length of 23.5 inches makes less tension on the strings. And that's really important on this high G string here. The gauge on the high G string is a .009, which is the standard first string gauge on an electric guitar set, like a light gauge electric guitar set. On a standard scale length guitar, if you tune that up to a high G, which is normally a high E, that puts a lot of tension on that string. So again, this shorter scale length is really good for Nashville tuning. With all that being said, you can revert this guitar back to standard tuning with no real modification. I mean, there's just some adjustments, and obviously you have to change the string gauge. Since the intervals are the same on the Nashville tuned guitar, all your standard chord fingerings work, right? But it has a completely different sound. With four of the strings being displaced by an octave, you get a lot of clusters just by using regular chord forms. And that also lends itself to a lot of interesting creative stuff. I mean, just start moving your hands around, things start happening. And you can really just put your hands about anywhere and start creating clusters. It's cool. You can see that Nashville tuning sounds completely different, and that just inspires instant creativity. In fact, I wrote a piece that we're going to use for the outro that was inspired strictly by this guitar, and so it's something you can only do in Nashville tuning. So there you go, a quick look at the Taylor GS Mini and Nashville tuning. If you have any questions about this or any other Taylor product, please make sure to contact your Sweetwater sales engineer, or you can check us out online at sweetwater.com. Thanks.